My friend, a decision has just shocked the NFL, and nobody expected it, and the reaction has already taken over the league's backstage. Analysts are trying to understand the impact of this, while the fans are completely divided. I want to know who's a true fan here. If you're a die-hard fan, comment "Go Birds" below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because what's happening with the Philadelphia Eagles has become a debate throughout the league. Things have heated up considerably in Philadelphia, and the behind-the-scenes confrontation in the NFC East has just taken on the contours of a war. According to a detailed analysis by Tony Adam, updated this morning of May 16, 2026, the reign of Cooper DeJean, the feared All-Pro of the Philadelphia Eagles, who is now widely considered the best slot cornerback in the entire NFL, is numbered, and threatening that throne is none other than their biggest rival, the Dallas Cowboys. Reporter Bradley Locker from the renowned Pro Football Focus NFL dropped the bombshell that the selection of Caleb Downs from Ohio State with the 11th overall pick in the 2026 draft will shift the balance of power. Downs didn't come to play around. The kid has already signed a brutal 4-year rookie contract worth an impressive $29.1 million. Locker predicts with complete conviction that Caleb Downs will be the next elite NFL defender at the slot position in his debut season, which will push Cooper DeJean directly into the background. And there's an extra spice in this rivalry that makes everything even more cinematic. Christian Parker, the brilliant former cornerbacks coach of the Eagles, is now the defensive coordinator of the Cowboys. Bradley Locker revealed that Parker was looking for a player who would truly change the game with one of his top draft picks, and he achieved exactly that in Downs, who has the real ability to revolutionize the defensive unit from the start as the team's primary nickel and slot cornerback. To give you an idea of the impact, the last 2 Super Bowl champions had elite rookie cornerbacks in that exact slot position. DeJean himself flying high in 2024, and star Nick Emenwari shining brightly for the Seattle Seahawks in 2025. Coach Christian Parker has an impeccable track record in transforming players into elite slot cornerbacks, having done so in the past with DeJean himself in Philadelphia and with Jaquan McMillian in the Denver Broncos. Journalist Bradley Locker was categorical in writing that, simply put, without the monumental contributions of DeJean and Emenwari, the Eagles and Seahawks would never have won their Super Bowl titles in previous years. This model of a rookie nickelback becoming one of the best in the sport is already documented and directly correlates with a franchise's success. But if Downs wants DeJean's spot, the Eagles aren't going to give it away for free, as they have one of the most spectacular cornerback duos today, which began in the 2024 draft with Quinyon Mitchell and DeJean. Incredible hook for the next topic, and if you think the pressure is only on Cooper DeJean to hold on to his throne against this millionaire Cowboys rookie, you have no idea how big the fire is burning behind the scenes in Philadelphia for 4 other players whose expiration dates are approaching and who need to explode on the field right now in 2026. The clock is ticking too fast and patience has run out. According to an exclusive report published by journalist Anthony Miller just a few hours ago, there are 4 players on the roster who should have already had a solid, standout season in the NFL, and 2026 is the finish line for them to prove their true worth. General manager Howie Roseman has done an aggressive job over the last 6 years, rejuvenating the roster through the draft and bold trades, but now the front office wants to see a return on those investments in practice. The first name on this list of pure pressure is edge Nolan Smith Jr. The linebacker suffered greatly from a devastating injury last year that completely hampered his development, but his ability to pressure the opposing quarterback is more than proven, as he recorded an excellent 6.5 sacks in the 2024 season. Now, after having his 5th-year contract option officially exercised, this is a definitive chance for Smith to prove that he can be the perfect long-term partner alongside Jonathan Greenard. The second name that promises to shock the league is running back Tank Bigsby, just 24 years old. He averaged a spectacular 5.9 TB per investment last year, but received almost no opportunities because Saquon Barkley completely dominated the running game. If the tactical plan in 2026 is to utilize a 2-runner committee, Bigsby has more than enough talent to explode on running hurdles and challenge Barkley himself in the future. At wide receiver, all eyes are on Dontavion Wicks. In his rookie year with the Green Bay Packers, he showed he's capable of averaging an incredible 14.9 yards per reception. However, in the last 2 seasons, he has faltered and failed to surpass the 12-yard mark. With the bombshell and imminent departure of A.J. Brown from the roster, Wicks becomes a tall and strong piece that the offense desperately needs for aerial play after the catch. Finally, on the back line, the total pressure falls on safety Andre Mukuba. Despite showing some dangerous fluctuations in pass coverage, Mukuba proved to have a keen nose for interceptions before suffering a serious lower leg injury that sidelined him for the final month of last season. Now that Reed Blankenship is gone, Mukuba takes over as starter with the obligation to establish himself as a superstar in his 2nd year. That's 4 talented players in critical positions on the field seeking redemption and maximum production in yards. But all this skill of young talents trying to step down to gain ground and replace departing stars depends exclusively on a single skill, the quarterback. And that's where the problem lies, because rumors of a blockbuster trade involving the leader of the offense are shaking the foundations of the NFL. Speculation has reached unprecedented unprecedented levels in the NFL regarding the future of quarterback Jalen Hurts. Despite the Philadelphia Eagles and Hurts having coached the world's best team twice, reaching the Super Bowl and winning one of those historic editions, rumors that the franchise is willing to trade its starting quarterback in a monumental deal have gained significant traction. To calm things down and reveal what's really going on behind the scenes, journalist Evan Massey provided a crucial update yesterday afternoon, sharing the impactful testimony of a veteran NFL scout who works directly for an NFC franchise. This scout was categorical in his analysis for the Heavy website, stating that while it's not entirely impossible for the two sides to part ways in the distant future, the narrative that the Eagles are fighting to get rid of Jalen Hurts right now is simply ridiculous and unfounded. The scout emphasized that the front office and Hurts are in complete harmony and comfortable with their current partnership. However, he revealed inside information that will change the dynamics of the offense. The situation of star receiver A.J. Brown is unsustainable, and the real expectation in the market is that he will be traded before the start of the 2026 regular season, which will force the quarterback to build ships with new weapons. Even with this heavy loss in the receiving corps, the expert strongly believes that the team will remain a legitimate Super Bowl contender. And for those who want to know the extent of the damage that the #1 jersey of the offense will do this season, renowned statistician Mike Clay from ESPN released his official mathematical projections for Jalen Hurts in 2026, and the numbers are overwhelming. Clay projects that Hurts will complete 320 passes out of 482 attempts, accumulating an impressive total of 3,639 aerial vessels, throwing 24 touchdowns and hindering only new interceptions throughout the year. And since his defining characteristic is being a devastating dual threat, ESPN predicts he'll run another 448 meters and score more touchdowns with his own legs. With over 4,000 projected total meters combined, it's clear that Hurts may not be on the same level of individual awards as Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes, but he remains one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the entire league. Rumors will continue to circulate, but the truth is that Hurts is ready to silence the critics and lead another overwhelming campaign to the playoffs. Based on everything that's been revealed about this behind-the-scenes war in the NFL, which of these bombshell 2026 updates do you think will have the biggest impact on the league and change the season's rumors? Millionaire rookie Caleb Downs dethroning Cooper DeJean with the Cowboys? The extreme pressure on these four young players to die underground to replace stars? Or the painful continued presence of Jalen Hurts at the helm of an offense that promises to surpass 4,000 total points even without A.J. Brown? What did you think of all this? Leave your comment below because I really want to know your opinion. And if you want to stay up to date, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later with the latest Eagles news firsthand. See you soon.